52 degrees this morning. That is 11 degrees centigrade. Feels warm, a little warmer than that. Last night I watched Trooper SJP. Actually, I read for a while till I got sick of comic books. Then watched Trooper SJP and then read a little bit of War of the Worlds before going to bed. By 10:30, had trouble getting to sleep. Of course, I woke up a lot during the night. Come on, Chris. And then up at first up at 6:45. Cristi, come on. But then I went back to sleep till 7:20, which is late for me, so we're running late today. I had a lot of dreams last night. I remember bits and pieces of each. In one, I was a superhero. I think at one point I was flying, but then I was a different superhero. And I would jump down off a building. Or I jumped down off a building, and I sat down on the ground, legs straight out. And then I would put my hands to my side, flat on the ground. And that would lift me up. And I could go down the hill, or I could zoom along the road like a car really fast. In another one, I was in a play, it was opening night, I didn't know my lines. I'd been in the show before though, so I went downstairs to the library, and Ron Law was directing the show, and I was like, oh my god, come on. I don't think I'd been to any rehearsals at all for some reason. And so I go downstairs, there's this giant library downstairs of the theater we were working in. Bella, come on. And, no, Hope, come on. It was like a huge, really fancy looking library. There were dozens and dozens of college students there. Because I guess they were studying for finals. And so I couldn't find a place to look over these lines. And I finally did, and I realized this isn't the same play that I was in before. It's like the sequel, and everything's different. And I was like, oh my god. And I don't think I've ever been so relieved to wake up in my life. And realized it was just a dream. There was another one. I was driving a motor scooter down the highway and having a lot of difficulty with it. It was a red motor scooter. And the wind hit me at one point and it pushed me off the road. So I'm having to keep fighting. The wind was coming from the right side. I had to keep fighting against the wind just to stay on the road. And then this guy passes me on the right, and as he's coming back over to the left, he clips my front tire, and then he immediately turns left, and I'm yelling at him. We cross a bridge, but I have to get off the road on the other side for some reason. And I'm in the dirt, and I have to go up this pretty steep incline, and all of a sudden I feel somebody fall off the back of the bike. I'd been giving Mom a ride somewhere, she fell off. Or she fell asleep while we were riding on a motor scooter. I turned around and went back to check on her, and she said she was fine. She said she did not get hurt. And I was like, there's no way. Then we're back at this theater, or it was at a church, I think this time. And I'm coming in from outside, and there's just tons and tons of people there. And then it somehow segued to Act 2 of the show. Act 1, I guess, went okay. But then I realized, Act 2, I have a monologue at the beginning, a long-ass monologue, and this was a musical. Like, the music was You're the Top. I remember that for both these plays that I was in last night in dreams. And I didn't know the monologue, so I was like, not again. That's all I remember of that one. There's a lot of kids in this show, too. And then the last dream I had was at an apartment. It was a really big apartment. And I'm checking out accommodations because we're there for Christmas. There's a bunch of presents. Mom's all worried that FedEx isn't going to come on Christmas Day. And I was making fun of her. I was like, I won't get one of my presents. Because it wasn't, I was worried at first that it was a present that I was giving someone. It wasn't going to arrive on time. But then when I realized it was a present for me, I didn't mind. But then I go check out the sleeping accommodations, and my bed is like pushed up, almost up against Mom and Dad's bed. It's their double. They have a double bed. Mom uses it again now. And I came back out, and Dad's there, and I'm telling Mom's like, I'm not gonna get any sleep because I'm on Dad's side. Dad snores really loudly, all this jazz. Mom's like, well, Dad can sleep out on the sunroom. And then she looks, she says, there won't be any ants this year, because apparently he had done this before and the ants had come in and bothered him or something, I'm not sure. And he was like, well, I don't want to sleep all alone. And that's all I remember. There's a lot. Noticed this on our way back. Anybody have any idea what kind of mushroom that is? Somebody's on watch this morning. 69 degrees this afternoon. It's about 20.5 degrees centigrade. There's a nice breeze. It's a beautiful day. Just walking in the muddy water, huh? So this morning I got role-playing journal done, printed out, set it up on Patreon for Monday. And then, come on, Bella. Look at her, just walking in the corner. Got a bunch of the lists for the Dark Ages game updated. Lunch, finished updating lists and stuff. And then remembered I haven't read a role-playing journal for the D&D game I'm in. That's tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon. Come on, Cristi. Hey, come on. Come on, Cristi. Cristi, come on. Good girl. Oh, I about stepped on hope. So I spent about half an hour reading that. The last 2 entries I'm working on still. I've only got like 12 pages into the first one. Wait, you okay? What is on your head? And then I'm going to stream today. I really don't want to, but yeah. We'll see how Silent Hill Homecoming goes. It's been crashing a lot, and when it crashes, it locks itself up, so I have to turn off the whole computer. So, might be a short stream. I'm only going to play till it crashes, and then I'm just done. That's just the way it is. But it is a lovely day. Look at this.